Welcome to Secondary Voices and Topics from today's high school students.
Hello guys, it is Elena and Kennedy. So I told Kennedy today I'm going to go get sushi for dinner because I have an A in English. I also just accidentally slammed my finger into this part of the chair because I was trying to move it. Because I was trying not to curse because I didn't know if it would come through on the thing. And I'm like, oh, sushi. Yeah. Okay. We're going to be, this is Spooks and Crafts. Sorry, I didn't address that. I have 2 podcasts, so I have to address it. We're going to be reading Tavern The Wishing Pool on Candy Magazine 2021. Joy nearly got lost at the road red dirt path off Highway 99, losing sight of the gaps between the live oaks and Spanish moss. The fanned across her hood and window like fingertips, driving back to her family's cabin 20 years later, reminding her that the woods had rarely been resentful for her. Once Dad had made her play outside instead of going to sit on the couch with her Virgin Hamilton. Oh my God, that says Virginia Hamilton. Books. And she stepped into an uphill partition. She howled loudly from the vicious singing that Dad and Mom heard all the way from the lake, and when they reached her, they expected to find her half dead. She'd never forgotten that wild, frightening look in her eyes. No, Joy did not like the woods. What? Maybe I'm just dyslexic, but I don't think I got any of that.
I didn't even think I got any of that. I just heard a lake screaming and dead.
I don't think I understood that at all. Owie. My poor finger. I'm not super heavy, but I'm like 56 kilograms. Yeah. About 55, probably. I've lost some weight recently because I work out.
I can't calculate kilograms.
Look it up. Look up your weight in IBS and then look up kilograms. I use kilograms because one of my friends who is Australian watches this and does not know what pounds are. Love you, Pookie. Okay.
I'm going to guess how much I weigh.
I'd say you're probably about like 115.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You can hear the buzzing. I apologize. The other ones are turned off, so they shouldn't going zzz. Owie, my poor fingy.
Yeah, but yeah, 52.
Yeah, so I'd probably be around like 55, 56, because I'm 125.
Not me. I'm a skinny queen.
Ow, my poor finger. It's like stinging.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Let's see if this one is any better. Joyce Carol Otis, Zombie, The New Yorker, 1994. My name is QP. I am 29 years old and 3 months. Who uses month? I don't know.
I hate when pregnant women use months. Like, say the year. Or, weeks.
3 months.
Ugh.
No, she's talking about herself.
I know, but still, it, reminds me of pregnant women saying, "Oh, I'm 36 weeks pregnant." No, say how many months you are pregnant. Shut up.
I can't calculate. I'm a little special, so you gotta do that for me. I know my aunt does that. I'm like, months? Please?
months, please?
Okay. My name is QP, and I'm 29 years old and 3 months. I see my probation officer, Mr. T, Thursday, 10 a.m., and my therapist, Dr. E, Monday and Thursday, 4:30 p.m. My group therapy session with Dr. B is Thursday, 7 to 8:30 p.m. I'm a registered student at Dallas Country Business College, where I'm enrolled in a 2-3 credit course. For the spring semester, I introduced to accounting and graphic computing. My residence is 118 Church Street, Mountain Vern, Michigan, which is close to the State University 7 miles from Dallas, but I'm no inconvenience. I have my van. I don't get that.
What?
I also stumble over my words a lot.
Are we sure these are spooky stories?
Yeah, it said 20 spooky short stories you can read for free online. I'm gonna pause this real quick. So I found a new one. The Left-Right Game. Adapted to the podcast in 2020, the Left-Right Game's first introduction was a post on No Sleep subreddit, where users submentally find fictional stories often framed as urban legends. Left-Right Game quickly garnered a reputation as one of the most elaborate and unexpected, downright terrifying, entertaining games. It's about a supposedly harmless game which can be played by any old suburban road. Give me more. It just went straight to number 3. So weird. Oh my god, sorry. I have to itch my ear. You're not getting ASMR on there because I know there's some creeps out there. 2-sentence horror stories. I've posted this on my other account, copy and pasting it here. The scariest thing I've ever happened while camping. So I live in Eastern Oregon, and my mom lives in Western Oregon. I went to visit her for the summer, and she's very outdoorsy, so we decided to take 1-hour drive from her city to the coast. We ended up at this free campsite at the top of the hill, huge foothill, on the coastal mountain about 24 minutes away. Driving from the top where the campsite is to the bottom where the main road was, and there was only campers there. We relaxed for the rest of the day, made up food, etc. A food truck full of men drove up to the hill, talked with my mom. I don't know what about that wasn't suspicious at the time, and they left us. Left us. I'm assuming they meant left us. They might not speak English properly.
What'd they write?
I think it's left us.
Oh, yeah. They probably translated it or something.
True. I don't know why. I said this in the previous podcast, but that black door over there, like if I turn my head a little too fast, I think it's a person.
Yeah, I could see that.
Fast forward to the middle of the night. I wake up to my mom sitting straight up in the tent. I wake up easily, so I heard her gasping, and it woke me up as soon as I saw her. She was awake, put a hand over my mouth because I was starting to ask her what was wrong. It was dead silent. All of a sudden, you could hear footsteps right beside the tent. The little flap that covers the zipper was even moving. Thankfully, my mom has quick wits and very loudly said, "Kennedy, grab the gun." Kennedy is my dad. Kenny, oh my god.
Like, Kennedy, we have the same name.
Kenny is my dad, although that doesn't matter, and mind you, he was not there. Just us girls. Like I previously said, they left, no harm was done. Thank the Lord for my mama.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that the story?
Oh my god. These are some of the most boring stories ever. This is why I like watching that one girl. Something Scarlet or
Oh, yeah, her.
Something Scary. I liked her stories. However, there was this one like that traumatized me as a kid. It was like about finding like slaves tied up and like they were experimented on. Like I don't know if you remember that one, like where there was like bugs in one of their mouths because like the person like sewed up their mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that frickin' scared me so much. Like like they moved into an old plantation. I'm not trying to copyright. Please don't copyright us.
No copyright, please.
Please, por favor. I'm literally just trying to explain it. Go watch her channel though. She's pretty cool. I think there are other people on that channel now because I've like heard other people on it. Oh my god, sorry. It's allergy season and I'm currently dying right now. But like this person moved into a slave owner's house and they hadn't checked the attic when they first moved in, so they went to go check. It was either the attic or the basement. And there was a bunch of slaves like tied up or like chained down with like horrible things like done to them. Like there was this one guy that had bug larvae in his mouth and he was like tied.
Ew.
I know. I don't know if it was actual bugs or like larvae.
Sorry.
I have that same reaction when people eat stuff off the floor, but that does the larvae thing doesn't really bother me. But if people eat stuff off the floor, I'm like, oh, you know how many germs? It doesn't bother me because he's dead.
5-second roll.
I'm lit. It doesn't bother me purely because the guy was dead. So it's a horrible thing. Don't get me wrong. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I would never wish that on anybody. But he was dead, so the thing in his mouth didn't really bother me. Like the mental imagery. Every evening, I play chess online with my grandfather, a tradition kept alive every year after his passing, using his old account for the sense of nostalgia. Oh. Okay, this is another one. Never having tasted anything so delicious, I commented enthusiastically about the succulent dish of vision I was served. By vision? Venison. Oh my God. Lord help me.
Our little dyslexic.
I have face blindness, but my husband usually goes with me to events and discreetly helps me if I can't figure out who someone is. That one's just nice. That one seems sweet. Face blindness is where you don't recognize faces. Like, I kind of have that. I can't really remember faces, but I'm good with, like... I'm actually horrible with names, honestly. Like, horrible with names.
So am I.
Like, genuinely horrible. But oh well. Much to her shock and horror, everyone at the church bake sale enjoyed Mrs. Donson's salted cranberry-filled donuts.
Oh, I'm gonna cream. I love jelly-filled donuts.
Salted cranberry-filled donuts.
Oh, never mind.
Why'd you say I'm gonna cream? You're so weird. My wife and I had an argument when I woke up and discovered that all the chocolate in my secret stashes were gone. Do you mean like secret stash as in like, or as in like just you hid it?
Yeah.
It's easy, said St. Peter. To get into heaven, all you have to do is repent your sins. What the hell? Okay. For the next autopsy, we have a woman in her late 30s reported to be a hypocritic and hypochondriac and opioid addict. I don't see what's scary about that one. My mom's a nurse too, so it's probably why I'm not freaked out about it. Oh. Did I?
Hello. Oh, we're good.
I accidentally mute myself? Hello? Can you?
I can hear you perfectly fine.
Oh my God. Sorry, I hit the roadcaster with my elbow. With the only other option being confess, I stared at my wife and children when I selected poison, believing it was the best secret to die. Best if my secrets died with me. Let me reread that. With the only other option being confess, I stared at my wife and children when I selected poisoned, believing it was best if my secrets died with me. What? Is this like a murder case? Hold on, I'm turning my mic down. I was not meant to turn it up that loud.
Who knows? It could be. It's not, these people could be just confessing their like secrets.
I don't know, man. I put too quiet.
Like these could not even be stories. These could just be people's confessions.
These genuinely could be. I wonder if the FBI just like sees random ones and goes, "What the hell?" The duckling one doesn't work. For our anniversary, he said he had something special planned. Dinner, drinks, and then swanky hotel room. Sorry. After typing away while starting off into a space, the writers was terrified. And these aren't scary. What the hell?
Yeah, no. These aren't tickling the fancy.
8 short horror story. Number 1, Headhunter. Oh my God, if this stuff doesn't stop popping up. A family of 4, 2 young children and their parents were traveling on the road to blank, blank, blank. When their car broke down, the parents went out to look for the help and the radio left on with the kids broadcasting by nightfall. The parents still hadn't returned. Sat in their darkness, the children continued to listen to the radio and grew alerted when they heard dangerous killer was on the loose. That's spooky. When they heard dangerous killer was on the loose. After having escaped from a prison nearby, the newsreader warned listeners to take extreme care when going to their business. Time passed, and the children wanted the silence of the car. Silence outside the car was absolute until they suddenly heard knocking on the door above them, knocking on the roof above them. Clink, clink, clink. And then they heard do, 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 do. Oh, do we have effect for that?
No, we don't. I don't think we do. We're just gonna have to.
Wow, that just scared the hell out of me.
We're just gonna have to move on.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Unable to bear it any longer, the children opened the door. In terror, one of the eldest daughters turned in to see the source of their fear. On top of the car, a large man who was bouncing two objects on top of the head. On top of the vehicle. The heads of the children's parents. Just imagine seeing that.
I would immediately cry and just curl up in a ball wishing I died.
Okay, so we're going to leave it off with that because that did tickle my fancy a little bit. All right, this was Elena.
And Kennedy.
And I hope you had having an amazing day.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Secondary. If you enjoy this content, then please, by all means, share it out. Subscribe to us on Spotify and all the other platforms where you listen to your podcast. Until the next episode, we'll see you then.